Hey guys, I'm coming to you sparkling from my bedroom where I get the majority of my work done. This is my spot where I have time to think, and it tends to be nice and quiet. Um, so I wanted to take a second to make a video and tell you guys about my journey, and tell you why it's so important for you to do the same thing. Make a video, make it 10 times. Just so you know, this is probably the 5th take that I've taken on this one, because it's important to get your story out there and to share it with people. So with that said, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what has brought me to this point, what has made me come here and share my story with you. And I, I'll tell you a few basic things about my history, which is I was extremely skinny as a kid. I didn't have to worry ever about my weight. And then I graduated high school and I packed on a freshman 40, met my husband, and it went uphill because I was happy, but my weight went downhill. I went from a size 14 at the age of 18 to a size 24 when I was 23. So just in a short amount of time, I put on a ton of weight, and I thought I was happy. I thought everything was fine. Sure, I had put on a few pounds, but it was kind of in my genetics, is what I was thinking. But there was something missing, and I had a hard time figuring out what that was. Fast forward, I had 2 kids in 2008 and 2000. Well, I had one kid in 2008 and one kid in 2009. By the time I was done having them, I weighed 315 pounds, and I was sedentary. I was doing nothing. And I still was like, well, I can only do so much. With 2 small kids, it took like 5 hours to get out of the house, packed up with everything I needed, just to go out for a couple hours, even, for a walk or to the playground. It was work, and it was very tiring and hard on a body that was carrying that much extra weight. So I just stuck around the house. I didn't do a whole lot, and other than cooking meals and cleaning and playing with 2 small kids. Fast forward to 2011, I was being laid off from my job that I was in love with. As an ambulance dispatcher, I sat for 12 hours, 4 days a week. And sure, it was a mentally trying job. I had to think fast and think critically. But other than that, I sat there and had food brought to me. Starbucks run in the morning, Panera or sandwich run in the afternoon, and so I didn't have to do very much. But I was being laid off from that job, and right before I was laid off, my sister and I went to the Biggest Loser casting call in Los Angeles, and it was on that drive. We didn't get on the show. Obviously, you would have seen us, but it was on that drive that we decided that we had to do something. So we started doing research, and we found that there was the Biggest Loser resort, which is like the show, but you pay and you stay like a hotel. They have a spa that you can use after working out for 7 hours a day if you want. But it was at the resort that I realized it was exactly what I needed, which was to invest 100% of my time in just myself. As a mom and daughter, I was giving all of my time to everybody else. My kids had everything they needed. My family had their meals on the tables. And granted, I was eating too much, but the resort allowed me to step back and say, okay, what is it that I need? What is it that is going to help me feel better about myself? And why do I feel like something's missing? So we came back from the resort and found trainers, classes to take. And it was at that point that I realized what was missing in my life was the fitness. I was looking to move. And they say that exercise is the most underutilized antidepressant, and it is 100% true. I became happier. I am a more confident mom. I am a stronger person overall, because I am fit, because I am healthy, and I made these changes. So all of 2012, I basically was just doing my fat burning. I lost 90 pounds. In 2013, I found Beachbody through my trainer. And I went a whole year before I became a coach because I was still working on myself. I still needed to make sure that I was confident and secure in my own being, that I wasn't going to fall off this wagon and this journey. And I haven't. And Beachbody gave me the tools and the things that I needed to stay true to myself and to stay true on this journey. It also gave me the tools to support other people. So obviously, if you lose 90 pounds, people are first going to say, oh my God, you look great. Then they're going to say, how did you do it? And so, of course, everyone's looking for support. They're looking for tips. And with Beachbody, it allows me to say, these are the tools that I use. This is how you can use them. Or let me help you figure out what you need to be successful. And it's just become the next step on my journey. It's become as important to me as losing that 90 pounds, because I have to keep that 90 pounds off. I'm terrified that I'm not going to, and Beachbody's going to help me stay to that commitment, because I'm committing myself to other people. I'm committing to being a product of the product, and there's no way I can gain that 90 pounds back if I do that. So with that said, your journey is your own. So think about what it is that you do on a daily basis. Think about what it is that brought you to Beachbody. Think about what it is that keeps you going every single day. Write it down, do a video, share it. Share it with your family and your friends. And then do another video and make it even better, and then post it to YouTube or post it to our team page, and make it so that people see how passionate you are, not only about what brought you here, but why you're going to stay, and share it. Okay, I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and talk to you later.